Your girl Boss Lady here, Summer Sensations 2011 with my boy Machine Gun Kelly.
What up?
I'm a little congested right now, but you don't have a problem with that, do you?
I love it. I love sick girls. Oh God, no. It's the second time this came out wrong today. I don't like sick
Tell
girls.
the camera what you like.
I like girls that are God. That's. I like girls that sound sick, like when they have the raspy voice, like they have like they're like.
When we sound like we can't breathe.
Yeah. Man. I'm not a weirdo, I promise.
Let's get into it. You are part of DrJs.com Summer Sensations.
Yeah.
We're very, very happy to have you. You don't even have an official single out, really. You have the mixtape Lace Up out right now, and no official single, no debut album. You said you make music for Underdog.
Yeah.
Do you still see yourself as an underdog, even though you're becoming quite a musical darling at the moment?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, just, you know, like even to my shows and stuff like that, we just try, as whenever things try and like peak over into like the other side, we always try and bring it back. So we're like, you know, whenever things get too soft or too sweetish, we'll kind of like bring it back onto this side. And you know, I'm not really like the type of person that makes like, you know, underground music. I've always made like universal commercial music and stuff, but I've just been stuck in the underground my whole time. But I just want to make sure that my rise to where we want to be is done right. So, you know, I just never want to look better than my fans or act better than my fans or any of that stuff.
You would say even with the clothing, like you're making a conscious effort not to get too kind of
so even when we did like the photo shoot, like I wanted to make sure I still had like, you know, my Chucks on, like dirty Chucks, and you know, make sure we show love to the brands that I have faith in and want to get behind as well. So I don't ever want to, you know, sell myself short or sell myself out for something that looks better than what I am.
Well, you just turned 21.
Yeah.
Does that even mean anything to you, like turning 21?
The night did.
Yeah. Well, so you had your first drink, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First ever. It was ridiculous.
And you were telling me though that you've had a very colorful childhood. You grew up in the Middle East.
Yeah, I was raised in Egypt for like the first 4 years of my life, which is really weird because I'm like the typical, just like all American looking kid.
Did music really kind of allow you to express yourself growing up around the world and having
Hell yeah, I was getting my ass whooped.
By who?
Just like kids. I was just like, you know, I was always like stood out. I was always like really tall. I was always like kind of skinny. Then like I never had style, so I was always just in like, you know, when I was in like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, I always had these like this 2 pair of shorts and like these whack ass shirts. And then, you know, hip hop started playing this big presence in my life, and I would try and dress hip hop, but it would just be corny. Like, it was just so, you know.
You were pretty fly for a white guy.
I mean, but it was just so bad because like I had this long hair. I had like hair down here. And I'd be dressing in like these like fucking Anichi clothes like that. Oh, it was just like, it was so
but
bad.
I'm sure a lot of kids can relate to that though.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's so fun because, you know, I don't try to hide anything of my past and stuff like that. Everyone goes through those phases like just being corny and just like, I don't know, I just think the beautiness isn't ugly. Just like I love when like Chucks are just dirty, like they don't have to be like fly for people to like, you know, despite what my buzz may be in New York, LA, or in these big places, you know, we've shut them all down before. That's, you know, stuff that people with #1 singles can say they've never done, and that's back in my home state of Ohio. And like I did that in some dirty Chucks, some $30 Levi's, and whatever shirt
like
I had
a
on.
diamond in the rough, right?
Yeah, man, definitely. And I want to keep it that way. I definitely want to grow to the top, and I don't want my fans to ever think I don't want to become this big, you know, because I know a lot of people are like, don't sell out, man. Don't do the major label. It's like, man, the fuck you think I did this shit for? You know, like, I mean, like, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I want my name to be heard all around the world, and I want like the same type of, I want to inspire billions of kids, just like I've inspired the hundreds of thousands of kids that I have the pleasure of doing shows for. And
so where does the name Machine Gun Kelly come from? What drew you to that name?
That rapid fire.
Listen, final thoughts. Shout out to the people that are already holding you down, because your grassroots audience right now is really, it's growing by the day.
Oh yeah, shout out to all those lace up tattoos and EST tattoos. I see you guys.
People are getting tattoos.
Oh,
already?
what? Oh, hundreds of kids. Those lace-up tattoos are ridiculous. I just pulled a couple kids on stage yesterday and the day before that had lace-up tattoos and let them rock on stage with me and stuff. You know.
Wow. But where can people find you online?
mgklaceup.com. If you don't like ignorant Twitters, do not follow me. Because I'll go in. Not in on people, but just in on like subjects.
You're doing big things right now. Machine Gun Kelly, Summer Sensations. We're proud to have you.
Thank you for
You know,
having
we
me.
shifted our shoot date and everything for you today, so.
Woo! Almost famous.
All right, big things coming. Check him out.
That's what she said.